That night, she heard the tapping 3 times. It drove her to her husband's computer. It was camera time. She checked the cameras when the doorbell rang again. When she found the porch camera, she took a deep breath. She called her husband immediately. Kelly was different from her neighborhood's 26-year-olds. She was married to her high school sweetheart, Brad Shoemaker, and finished grad school. Shoemakers lived the dream. They had a good home, stable income, and undying love. This would soon change. Jeremy changed the Shoemaker family. His birth brought Kelly and Brad joy, but it made staying in their city apartment impossible. Brad suggested moving to the country because his wife was always worried. Kelly consented. She didn't understand her commitment. The family moved to a beautiful house away from city chaos. 2-year-old Jeremy. He liked their new home best. Squirrel-filled trees surrounded the Shoemaker home. Heaven for 2-year-old Jeremy. His mom disagreed. A squirrel scurry can attract a predator, Brad, Kelly told her husband one night. She was worried because Jeremy loved playing with the squirrels in their yard. Brad reassured her despite predators in their county. A knock woke them up one night and changed his mind. The Shoemakers heard a knock on their porch on a cold Saturday night. Brad checked downstairs with his bat. If you like my videos, don't forget to like or subscribe. Thanks in advance. Kelly came with her bat. She wiggled her brows when he stared. She slid the porch door open. The sight stopped them. Kelly and Brad saw a bleeding squirrel. One hind leg had a wound. Kelly rescued it when it squeaked. The Shoemakers took the injured animal. Cleansed and bandaged. Jeremy brought a warm blanket. Even though the house quieted, Kelly felt something was wrong. Lily, the newest Shoemaker, was healed after a year. Knowing her family wanted to see her, the family released her into the wild. The house felt empty without Lily. The Shoemakers soon heard late-night knocks on their porch door. The Shoemakers ran to the porch the first night they heard knocks. They saw only their dark yard. Nightly knocks lasted a month. Months became years. Jeremy entered 5th grade before the Shoemakers noticed. Brad managed his firm while Kelly finished her PhD. Despite these changes, something remained the same. 8 years later, the Shoemakers heard the porch door taps. Brad installed cameras around his backyard in frustration. He placed some over the driveway. Kelly watched cameras all weekend. Her sight froze him. Brad. Kelly woke her husband. She woke Jeremy, too. Brad lamented, "It's 2 in the morning, Kelly." "What?" Kelly ignored. With wide eyes, she pulled them to Brad's study and pointed at the porch camera. Brad gasped. He zoomed in on the video. Kelly hugged Jeremy as Brad encircled them. Squirrels tapped the porch. Jeremy asked, "Lily?" Kelly nodded. The squirrel grew, its coat more detailed. The squirrel surprised the family as they raced to let Lily in. Lily vanished. "Change cameras," Jeremy almost shouted. Brad switched the computer to a house camera. Jeremy pointed to Lily on the roof. She scaled a tile gap. "Attic," Kelly suggested, and they ran upstairs. They were astonished. The family ran into the dusty attic and started searching for Lily. They saw her quickly but couldn't believe what they saw. Lily rested in her old cuddler. She gently fed 3 squirrel kittens between her legs. Kelly cried happy tears when she saw Lily and her babies. "Amazing," she said. Brad and Jeremy were silent. Kelly grabbed them, and they watched together. Jeremy returned with Lily's old blanket. "We are family again, Mom," he smiled. The Shoemakers wanted to help Lily with her babies by making her comfortable. They first filled a small basket with soft blankets so Lily and her 3 babies could sleep comfortably. More. The Shoemakers bought Lily a new cuddler big enough for her babies, replacing the basket. They named the babies Jossie, Alan, and Cliff. Brad emptied the attic. It was a big job, but he dusted the cobwebs and cleaned the floor to make the Squirrel family more comfortable. Jeremy was in disbelief that Lily had returned. He had never heard of a squirrel becoming so attached to humans and knowing to ask for help. Lily and her babies in the attic were another surprise. They soon realized Lily had knocked on their porch every night. She had been raising her family in their attic. Kelly was amazed to see her baby squirrel raise her own babies. Lily did more. Lily's repeated return to her rescuers captivated the internet and changed squirrel perceptions. The shoemaker's viral story touched millions worldwide. People now visit Lily at the shoemaker's house because of her online popularity. Lily has shown that squirrels are smart, loving, and dedicated. Lily acts more like a pet than a wild animal and is grateful for the help she received from 2 humans. Her message matters. English red squirrels are endangered. Gray squirrels, diseases, road traffic accidents, predators, and habitat loss are reducing their numbers. Humans and their pets are also dangerous. Unfortunately, dogs and cats attack squirrels and rat traps catch them. They are vilified. Squirrels, often viewed as disease-carrying pests and nuisances who raid bird feeders, chew through wood and wiring, and dart in front of cars, actually have a lot to offer. A prominent University of Florida researcher and ecologist says they are essential to a healthy ecosystem. Robert McCleary, Associate Professor of Wildlife Ecology and Conservation at the UF Institute of Food and Agricultural Sciences, has spent his career studying squirrels. Squirrels are some of the most visible wildlife in our modern urban and suburban settings, and they are vital to their ecosystems. He has spent his life promoting these fascinating creatures. They shape forest plant composition. McCleary says they bury their main food source, seeds. They bury them everywhere, and when they go back to find them, they forget where they are. That plants seeds. Caching improves the forest landscape. McCleary said they would expand forests and change tree types. In Florida, squirrels maintain the longleaf pine ecosystem. McCleary says we know a lot about squirrels, but we don't know everything. He loves studying these enigmatic creatures. He added another funny fact. Squirrels may be heard in a park, backyard, or college campus. McCleary said they chirp. They flick their tails over their heads while chirping. Back off. They are scolding you because you're near a tree they've utilized or are near some food resource, or you're also perceived as a predator, McCleary said. Lily's message? Kelly said, if Lily can teach at least one person to have compassion for all living things, no matter how big or small, then we have done what we set out to. She raised Lily for a year and healed her leg after the shoemakers found her. Lily's story shows that squirrels can be smart, loyal, and dedicated. Lily behaved more like a housecat than a squirrel. The shoemakers believed she remembered their rescue years earlier. Lily's message to the world is simple: humans and wildlife must coexist. Ideally, humans should protect all species. So, next time you see a needy animal, big or small, remember that kindness goes a long way. Every animal has a purpose. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again in the next video.